Holy cow. Wow. Live applause on YouTube. Has this ever happened before? That is incredible. That is amazing. I am Dave Rubin. This is the Rubin Report. We are at YouTube Space LA, and we are in the midst of the greatest gay time ever. Has it ever been better for the gays? This is it. Okay. All right, you guys aren't that impressed. It started, you clapped a little, and then you kind of brought everybody along. That was good. Okay, very good. We got a great show for you guys. We're going to be talking about some LGBT issues. I've got some great choice gays with me. And, you know, part of what YouTube is doing right now, on their Spotlight channel, they're doing their Proud to Love campaign. And this is where they're showing people talking about who they love, why they love, what they love. And I put up a video with my grandma, and let's take a look.
So you're 85, and I'm 35, so we have 50 years.
Yes, that's a lot. But I don't feel old.
But you don't feel old.
No.
Well, how do you feel?
Happy to be alive.
Yeah, and did you learn anything in all these years? Like, what can you say?
So.
What can we say?
Life is a mystery.
It is.
That's what I've learned.
Yeah.
You can't be sure of anything.
Yeah.
You should be kind.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing, is to be a kind person.
Yeah. That is.
Be good, nice to people.
Yeah.
And hope for the best.
Yeah.
Do the best you can and be kind.
Yeah. And a few years ago, I told you that I was gay, but you didn't even care.
I don't remember.
You.
Are you gay? That's okay with me. That's fine.
I am.
That's wonderful. If you're happy, that's all that counts.
Yeah, I am.
What's the difference?
You didn't even remember.
No.
Yeah, but you don't care at all.
No.
Makes no difference.
No.
Yeah.
Not at all.
But people say that it's a generational thing. The older people don't like it, but younger people do. But
no.
What do you think?
I don't know. I think
you forgot. I mean, I told you. I told you at a diner. I took you out for lunch, and I told you.
Well, I guess I've known it, but I never think about it. It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, makes no difference.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all. You're a good person. That's all that counts.
I'm trying to be.
How many people aren't gay and they're stinkers? So what's the difference? You know, you just be nice, be a good person.
That's it.
Be kind, and that's all that counts.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah. I love you.
I love you too.
Okay.
Mwah. You got a suntan.
Aww, I love Grandma.
All right, a round of applause for my grandma, Elaine. All right, pretty good way to start the show. Okay, so let's get right to it. We got some great panelists. First up, we've got the gay pimp himself, Jonny McGovern. He's good, that guy. He is good. Next up, we have YouTube sensation, Miss Hannah Hart. Then, from the real L Word, we have Whitney Mixter. The guy that has given me $1 million smile from AMC's Showville, Alec Mapa. And a second YouTube sensation, because it's all about the subscribers, people, Bree Essrig. All right, guys. So we got a lot of gay stuff to talk about. First off, are you guys all comfortable sitting here? Gay people, this is like a zoo. Like, they're watching us. We got a gay zoo up here.
I thought you were going to ask, are you comfortable being gay?
I know.
I thought you were going to ask. Well, now that you mentioned it.
Yeah, no. I thought you were going to ask, are you comfortable sitting this close to gay people?
Yeah.
Because I'm not.
As a lesbian, is that weird for you to sit in between two
I'm very
gay men?
uncomfortable.
It's
There's
problematic,
lots of,
the proximity.
Yeah, I would say there's a testosterone overload, but I'm not sure. I think
You're
it's
not coming from me.
I think it's coming from me, yeah. So you're welcome.
Well, guys, so DOMA, the big news, it has happened. It is over. We will be able to be equal. We'll start wearing pleated pants and be boring. That's all we've ever wanted. Okay, it's great. Now, I believe that two of our panelists here are actually married.
Yep.
Two of you are.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Not to each other.
No, not to each other. But you know, the DOMA thing, the first thing I thought of, because I'm married and we have an 8-year-old son, and we came back from an international trip one time, and we were checking in through customs. You know, you come in and you fill out the forms, and the head of household fills out one form, right? So we went up to the customs counter as a family. This was maybe 2 years ago, and they said, "What's this?" what's this about? I said, we're a family. He says, you're married? He says, yeah, we're married. Well, we don't recognize that here. And my son was like 6 years old at the time, and he came up to the counter, and he goes, who's this? He goes, it's our son. I said, you adopted him? He goes, yes. And then he started backpedaling for being such a douche. Like, oh, it's not me. It's the law. We don't recognize this here. I mean, like, totally mortified that he had been rude to two parents in front of their own kid. And now, the minute DOMA passed, that was one of the things that's going to change immediately, is that we're going to be recognized as a family. We won't be kind of scrutinized in the same way. Before we'll be able to go through customs like everybody else.
Yeah.
And that seems like a kind of a trivial thing, but it did matter.
But
it did feel like the spotlight was on us, like, oh, you're different and less than in this circumstance.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, all that any of us want is to feel normal. You know what I mean?
Well,
As
I always said,
overrated.
you know, we're gay, we want the same things, but the only difference is we're gay, so we want nicer things.
Now, Whitney, you also are married. I think you got married. You got married in that brief window when Prop 8 didn't happen yet, and there was a minor moment of...
No, I did not. No, and this is the thing. I actually got legally married in Connecticut. Then I had a big wedding in California. So now I guess I need to get remarried to my wife for a third time, again in California. I think there should start like this new kind of like tally system, a competition of how many times a gay person can get married in how many states as new laws
But if
pass.
you registered each time, you would totally cash in.
Oh my God, I know. God, I'm doing it.
It's all about the gifts. It really is.
It's all about the
We
gifts.
just
It's
want
all
the
about
gift.
the wedding cake, really.
Yeah.
I broke it out yesterday. I broke out my 1 year frozen wedding cake, did not wait for it to thaw, and just went for it hard.
Nice,
So,
nice.
yeah, in honor of DOMA. I was like pouring some of my 40 out for DOMA turning over. So, yeah.
Excellent. All right, Johnny, you are up. I believe you're single. So how does DOMA affect the modern single gay man?
Oh, thank you. Well, look, Dave, I'm not married yet, but when the time comes for me to have my coming to America style wedding with elephants, voguing ball queens, and Aretha Franklin coming out from a reversible aisle that I also walk down, I'm glad that that extravaganza will be federally recognized.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Mild applause.
Yeah.
Mild applause.
Yep.
Certainly worthy of a round of applause. And Hannah, what about you? Are you excited? Do you have any big plans coming?
well-
Any lucky ladies we need to know about?
You know, I mean, what?
I'm a little on the spot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
no.
asked you 5 loaded
I
questions
know you
at once.
did.
Yeah.
You know, for the first time in a while, I am actually seeing someone, and it's gone pretty great. But, you know, we'll see how it is. I live a very public life, so I'm trying to keep things really slow and casual. But then
Right.
DOMA passes.
Gotta get married quick.
I mean, how
God.
many text messages did you guys all get yesterday? Are you getting married? Bree, did you get any text messages? Are you
got
getting married?
none.
You gotta get married.
Believe it or not, I got none. No.
No text me?
No.
But
That bisexual
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
that's why.
Now, Bree,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
are bisexual.
Yes, I am.
So how do you feel about what happened yesterday? Because you kind of could have got married before.
To anybody.
To
Now you're-
anyone. I mean, I have all the options open to me. That's great, but I mean, my own personal thoughts on marriage aside, I hate being told what to do, so the fact that I'm allowed to do whatever I want now is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it seem crazy to you guys that these 9 stodgy people in robes voted on how we're allowed to love? Like, does the whole system
You know what?
just
I'm
seem
really
bonkers?
kind of astounded every day about how much anybody gives a shit.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Because if they knew what my life was like, what my gay marriage looked like, it would be, if you tuned into our house, if there was like a cam, you would see my husband and I folding laundry while our kids asleep after 8:30, watching So You Think You Can Dance.
Yep.
And that's the big ooga booga. That's what people are
Yeah.
terrified of.
Crazy.
You know,
I mean, there is the whole other gay sex thing, but other than that,
Phenomenal.
It astounds me that we've taken it this far. But the great thing about DOMA was, and the Prop 8 case, was they presented in a lawyerly way, and they really asked people, what harm is being done to you? What harm will come to you from these marriages? And they were supposed to have 6 witnesses. 4 dropped out, 2 showed up, and none of them could state a case of a way that they would be harmed in a real concrete way.
Yeah.
So if it takes that discussion, it takes the gravity of that discussion to kind of prove that nothing bad is going to happen, then that's what it's going to take.
Yeah,
but there's still people yakking about it today.
Yeah. I think it's a lot about, I recently just went on a tour around America, and I think that we are very fortunate to live in the bubbles that we do. You know, I've always lived in California, or I've lived in New York. And going around the States, you really can see that it's not like how it is here. So it seems so strange to us that people, you know, give any shits about what we do with our lives. But when you get out there, it's just a real sense of like otherness. It's a difference, and it makes people uncomfortable. It makes them scared because what it does is it compromises everything that they believe to be the same and to be right.
Yeah.
Which is, you know.
So where then do we put religion in this whole thing? Because that seems to be the last part of it that people are fighting with us, right? Where do you think we put?
Nowhere.
Where does that argument? Is that argument even valid in the public square?
No, I don't think you should put that with anything. Like, my own personal God likes me no matter what. Your personal God is gonna like you no matter. I mean, it doesn't matter. I say
my personal
no.
God's, you know.
Well, I mean, we're forgetting that we're not a theocracy. That's Afghanistan. Right. That's Iran. If you want a state that's run by the church, that's where you go.
Yeah. I'd rather a state run by a bunch of people listening to us, frankly, myself.
That would be absolutely lovely. You know, it's unfortunate because as a YouTuber, you get feedback in your comments a lot, and every time, you know, something gay gets like brought up, people do sometimes get uncomfortable about their religions. And I have my personal beliefs in like God, and nothing is jeopardized, you know, and I feel that people think you're automatically, by being a happy gay person, you're automatically attacking their beliefs, fundamentally. But the truth is you're not, you know? If you're openly attacking them, then yes.
Yeah. And gay Jesus definitely approves of gay marriage. He sparkled it down yesterday. That was a gay Jesus moment for us all.
That was a gay Jesus.
Is gay Jesus going to officiate your wedding?
Gay Jesus is already RSVP'd to my gay wedding.
That's so like him, you know? He's not going to go once. He's going to go twice.
He's going to be in charge. He wants to be meet Aretha Franklin.